Philly fans, what's going on, everybody? What's up? It's your boy CB. This is Sport Talk for Real. You know, where we get real. We get real about sports. You know, we get real about life, man. You know, had a rough couple of days, man. I've been tired, man. You know, I got the wife, the children. You know, this is real life, man. This is what we do, man. You know, when I'm not on YouTube, when I'm not on the camera, I'm dealing with real life, man. You know, I still got a job. You know what I mean? I still got to go to work. You know what I mean? So this is what it is. Guys, well, check it out. A couple things pissed me off today. Really, like, you know, these road ragers out here. Like, what's up with you road ragers? You know what I mean? You road ragers, y'all stupid. Y'all really stupid. You out here taking chances for what? You're not getting paid to crash into somebody. You're not getting paid, you know, you're not getting paid to be reckless. All y'all out here following people too close and cutting in front of people. You don't know who's in the car. You know, you got women with their children in the car, babies in the car. I need to pay more attention to what you're doing on the road. Like, if you can't, you know, you running late, that's on you. Get your ass up early. Get your ass up early. You out here driving all reckless and crazy for what? In a Prius. In an old ass pickup truck. That's on his last leg. You out here driving reckless as hell. For what? Calm down. Stupid. You stupid. Calm down. Okay, back to the show. I just want to address a few things concerning, you know, the Eagles, man. This weekend, it's been crazy. Like, the backlash has been real crazy. You know, everybody talking about they want to get rid of Nick Sirianni, and it's a problem with him and Sirianni and Hurts. The chemistry is off. They're not really talking. You know, is he talking to the offensive coordinator? Do they talk? It seems like ain't nobody talk Sunday when they was in Tampa Bay. Nobody talked. I didn't see no communication. I didn't see communication on the field. I didn't see communication from the coaches to the players. And if it was any kind of communication going on, the results and the execution was not there. I understand it was hot as hell. And a lot of people saying the players was making business decisions like, hey, look, man, I ain't gonna pass out on this field. You know, we got the rest of the season to play. You know, what y'all think about that? Like, I feel like, hey, you making millions of dollars. You are a business. If you're an NFL player, you are a business. But the respect comes from every Sunday, Monday, or Thursday when your team is playing. Are you giving it 100%? And it just looked like, you know, Philly just they just wasn't into the game Sunday. It's like, you know, it looked like they just couldn't wait to get up out of there. You know, they had Baker Mayfield looking like he was Tom Brady's little brother or something. You know, and what's up with that? Baker Mayfield had some slick words to say about Brady. Like, what's up with that? Like, Brady brought that team a championship. When people thought they had written Tampa Bay off at one time. They won championship material at one time. But Brady came in, gave him a championship. How you gonna disrespect that man? You know, that's crazy. But, you know, back to the Eagles, man. I'm hearing a lot of things. Like, you know, they're talking about the defensive coordinator, you know, Fangio, whatever the hell his name is. You know, he's an old guy. He's been in the league for years. He's been in the league for years. And when you have a coach, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator, assistant coach, whatever kind of coach, okay, but especially coaches like a head coach or defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator, when you're in the league for 30 years, 20 years, people know your style of play. They know what you want to do. And if you didn't evolve your game plans over the years, people know you like to do. They know your tendency. They know what kind of defense you're going to bring. And, you know, when you set in your ways, that's a hard pill to swallow because now you're saying you're not evolving, so your game plan is not going to evolve. You know, what happened to the exotic blitzes, exotic coverages? What happened? You have to have that nowadays. You can't just come out there and play 4-man down and everybody back in the zone coverage. These guys know how to, you know, find holes in that coverage. They know how to make catches. They know how to make plays in that coverage. They want to beat that coverage. As you saw today. She waking up? I woke her up. As you saw on Sunday, like, you know, you saw a lot of quick slants, 5-yard slants turned into 10, 15-yard plays. You know, the Bucs had, you know, a lot of little zone plays, little sweeps to the outside, running in between the tackles, off tackle runs. You know, to me, it looked like they knew exactly what kind of defense Philly was bringing. They knew exactly what kind of defense we were bringing. And when you're predictable like that, it's going to hold you. You're going to be susceptible to, you know, big plays. And that's what happened. And they just never adjust. I never seen a game where the other team, not an NFL game, not lately, not recently, but where the team never adjusts to what's going on. And, you know, like I said, it's early in the season. It's not time to panic. We're talking about firing Nick Sirianni. Him and Hurts not getting along, or we don't know that. We're not in the locker room. I mean, you might hear reports and stuff like that, but how relevant are the people that's, you know, giving out these reports? And you know what I mean? How is it valid? We don't know how valid that is. You know what I mean? A couple years ago, this team was in the Super Bowl, and they almost won the Super Bowl. Yeah, Hurts, he's been having a lot of turnovers. You got to fix that. You know, that's something you got to fix. You can't go out there and turn the ball over. You're giving the ball to the other team, you're giving them more chances, more opportunities to score. And that's what happened on Sunday. Turnovers got to stop. That's number one. And it's got to be some type of communication and a variation in the game plan. Like, you got to go away from your own tendencies. You got to know your own tendencies and break those tendencies and develop new styles, you know, new plays and new styles of play. You know, you got these young guys, you got stars on both sides of the ball, but what are we doing? You know, we got the guy Moore from Dallas, offensive coordinator. You know, he's a pass-happy guy. He's a pass-happy guy. But nowadays, you can't just be like, okay, we're going to pass. You got to set that up. You got to set the pass game up. It has to be set up. You can't just go out there and pass. And you bring in Saquon Barkley to have a running game. Is Saquon Barkley a fourth receiver? Fifth receiver? I thought he was a running back. He ain't getting the ball much. Not last game he didn't get the ball much. Now you see what he can do when he does get the ball. You got to create opportunities for him. You got the offensive line. It's just too many excuses. A.J. Brown is out. Smith is out. Okay, they're out. But you got other players. And you should be able to come up with other schemes according to your personnel to win. You still got Goddard. You got other tight ends, other receivers that can make plays. Jahan Dotson, he can make. He's number one right now. He's the number one receiver until everybody else gets back. Utilize him. You got to make do with what you have. You know, but as far as like the front office, what's going on there? Like, if let's just say they get rid of Sirianni. Where are we going to be? Who's going to step up to the plate to be the head coach? If they get rid of the defensive coordinator, who is going to step up? Are we willing to spend the money to get the type of coaches we need to get us to a Super Bowl. Because at the end of the day, you can have all the coaches, all the players, but if there's no execution on the field, it's not going to happen. We all know this. This is stuff we already know. I'm speaking about the obvious. This is the obvious right now, you know? So, you know, getting rid of Nick Sirianni, is that the answer? I don't know. Personally, you know what I mean? I don't have a problem with Nick. I didn't have a problem with Andy Reid. But you know, sometimes you got to switch up the head coach and wake people up. Like, look, we willing to get rid of the top coach, you know, to get some, you know, some results. Or we willing to trade somebody to get some results. But changes are coming because the talks are there. You know, this bye week is going to be crazy for the business of Philadelphia Eagles. You know, this bye week is going to be real crazy. So we're going to see what happens, man. I'm interested to see what happens, you know. You know, we got Cleveland Browns when we come off the bye week. I want to see what happens. Let's see what happens, man, because there's a lot going on right now. You know, when you have problems with the head coach and, you know, not a good chemistry with the quarterback and not a good chemistry in the locker room, you know, that's always bad. We never see good results from that. And then you start seeing a lot of changes happening, a lot of people going in, a lot of people going out. And sometimes it's, you know, some of the stars that leave. So, you know, I'm interested to see what happens. Nick Sirianni, he got him to the Super Bowl. He didn't win it. You know, I question when, you know, he had the little tears and the, you know, the national anthem. You know, I kind of, people question that, like, why is he dropping a tear? You know, because you got to have the mindset. Look, we belong here. We belong here, and we're gonna come be here to get the championship. That's the mindset you got to have. That's the mindset of a champion. I never seen Brady cry. All the accomplishments, everything he ever accomplished or achieved in football, I've never seen that man cry publicly. But I've seen other, you know, players that, lesser players, cry. Or coaches cry. Why? This man got 7 championships. He never cried. I never seen him cry. And if I'm wrong, you know, let me know. If I'm wrong, let me know. But me personally, I never seen that man cry. Nope, I never seen him cry in a Super Bowl, playoff, none of that. And I seen plenty. I seen Russell Wilson cry when they got to their first Super Bowl. I seen different players cry before. So, you know, what's the mindset of a champion? It's always on winning. It's always about winning. And I read somewhere before that when you're a winner, you're supposed to look at all the bad scenarios, go through all the bad scenarios, and then you figure out what's the answer to all those bad scenarios, and that's how you win. What's the worst could happen? All the way down until you get to the best. You know, so that's a constant mindset. A champion, a winner has to have a constant mindset of positivity and a mindset of winning. Never say die. And you have to create that in your mind to be that. That's not something that's going to just happen naturally. You know, they're all winners. They seem like they're winners, like natural winners, but these people experience things in their life to make them that way. You know, to make them a winner. You have to have a never say die mindset. You have to have a mindset of a champion. You know, every day, that should be something you say. What can I do to win today? You know, what can I do to win? When things come upon you, problems and situations like that, you got to say to yourself, how can I win this situation? What do I have to do to win this situation? that could be, saying a prayer, reading different types of books on the things that you're dealing with to be successful, and then carrying it out. Because a lot of times, I was taking a real estate class back in the day, and the teacher of the real estate class, he was like, we all get what we want, but what is it that we really want? Somebody might say, yeah, I want to be a millionaire, but they really just want to sit on the couch and watch TV and eat some potato chips. You know what I'm saying? Are you really a winner? Do you really want to be a winner? It's a mindset. And it's a constant mindset. It's a 24/7 thing. You wake up, you go to sleep, a winner, thinking of ways to win. And I'm not talking about hurting people and doing things, immoral things to get where you want. I'm talking about being a real winner. And it takes work, constant work, all the time. You never stop. And that's what it's all about. So, this is motivating me. Just speaking like this is motivating me to go and go harder. And I hope it motivates you the same way. Go harder. Go harder. Find ways to win. Don't just give up. Find ways to win. Everybody's not, built to be a champion. Everybody's not built to be a champion. Because you know what? Being a champion is a longevity thing. It's not an overnight success thing. It's not a thing that happens once. If you have the winner mindset, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, guys like that, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, these guys are winners. You got business people who are winners. You got people from all walks of life who are winners. Teachers, doctors, lawyers, nurses. Business women, So it's just a matter of having that mindset, a constant mindset to say, look, today I decide to go out and win. And I'm going to carry out my plan. I'm going to execute that plan. I'm going to make it happen. That's what it's all about. Never say die attitude. But, hustle hard. And, when I say hustle hard, I mean like, I'm not talking about a temporary thing. I'm talking about, a long situation. Until you ain't breathing no more. You should be going hard. Going hard with your family, going hard with your wife, going hard for yourself. And that's what it's all about, and that's the thing I take away from, looking at, studying the games and studying different athletes and seeing how they do, how they carry out their everyday life. These guys are winners. You gotta understand, pro sports, most of these guys were stars in their own right. High school stars, college stars, they were stars. And then they became amongst other stars. So, that's what's going on, you know what I mean? So, like I said, man, Philly, the Eagles, look, at some point, the coaches, the players, we're going to have to get together and figure out, are we ready to win? Are we ready to win? Are we ready to win? That should be the mindset. And once we decide to win, to be winners and to be champions, I think that will carry out onto the field. Definitely got a good team, a good nucleus. We got the environment, we got the the team to get it done. We just got to get it done, man. And team, that's what it is. No I in team. You got to get it done together. Everybody doing their job, no matter what the scheme is, what the play is, whatever the play is, it can't get done without the team. You know what I mean? So, look, I just wanted to address, some of that stuff, and I'll be back to address some more things. It ain't the best time right now for me, but hey, get on real quick and just drop some sense. Till next time, I'll holler at you guys. Peace.